Hi, and welcome back to I'm a Happy Enchilada, and thanks for tuning us in. I'm Don Culver, and I'll be your host. Now today, we're going to tackle an interesting topic. It's blaming others. Ooh, this is going to be good. So let's start off with a couple of descriptions of blaming others, okay? First, blaming others is essentially blame avoidance, like all defense mechanisms used to evade uncomfortable feelings. Blame is considered a form of emotional avoidance. Blaming others for how we express inappropriate actions enhances our sense of being justified for those actions. And next, the act of blaming another person for your own mistakes or shortcomings rather than accepting the blame or criticism yourself is called deflection. This type of defensiveness is a coping skill is commonly used to direct the focus or blame away from ourselves. Why do people blame others for their problems, you wonder? Well, a psychological mirage occurs when individuals project their insecurities, faults, or negative traits on others, leading them to blame others for their own shortcomings. Now, this behavior is often driven by a desire to protect one's self-image and avoid facing uncomfortable truths about themselves. What is the root cause of blaming others, you wonder? Well, like other adult habits, the blaming tendency traces back to early childhood development. Most people blame others because that's what their parents modeled at home. Whoa, children usually take on the behaviors of their parents in dealing with everyday life, and in doing so, they don't develop self-soothing skills to deal with powerful feelings, especially shame. Now, if a child grows up in a very dysfunctional family, they will face a rude awakening when they reach adulthood and come to realize they learned a bunch of behaviors at home that don't work well in the real world. So, what is blaming others a symptom of? Well, in addition to the possibility of having bipolar disorder, the person who is often blaming others might have narcissistic personality traits. So now, let's look at a few ways we can deal with a blamer. First, assess the situation. Then, communicate. Once you have decided to act on the blaming behaviors, you need to communicate with the person doing the blaming. Set good boundaries and work on yourself. Now, the best antidote to blaming is empathy. Empathy, of course, is the ability to understand and share the experience of another person. But more broadly, it's the willingness to step outside of ourselves, stop taking things so personally, and appreciate a situation from all perspectives. And if you are a blamer, here's some suggestions to help you begin to change your behavior. First, start by changing your perspective to shift away from blaming others. Practice gratitude. Gratitude can be a powerful tool to help you shift your focus away from blame and toward the positive aspects of life. Take personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your actions. Focus on solutions instead of blaming others. And seek a good therapist to help you through all this, okay? Well, that's all I've got. So until next time, God bless and be a happy enchilada. Bye.